course, there are high expectations and very legitimate high expectations. Apartheid stole our human dignity and denied us the most fundamental human rights. I think people have a right, when I was in government, to bang on my door and say, we want you to deliver. That's about accountability. It's about performance. I think we've got to improve performance. We've got to deal with corruption, which is diverting very important public resources into the pockets of a predatory elite. And that's something we've got to address. I think we are not doing enough to address the theft of public resources, which are denying people their rights to quality education, quality health, to have medicines, to have water, to have electricity. And so we have close to 3 service delivery protests every day in our country about people complaining about water and electricity and the fact that the clinics don't have proper medicines. And this sometimes becomes very violent because that's the only way you can get attention of those that have power. I think unrest flares up, especially where people have legitimate grievances and we have a weakness of leadership at the political level, in terms of local government, in terms of business, in terms of unions, that are not able to articulate these grievances and find solutions to them in a way that satisfies local communities.
Where do you see the hope in today's South Africa?
Well, I think the fact that South Africans, we do not accept injustice. We do not accept that there will be non-delivery. So I think there's a rise of new movements. The technology is now connected the youth in the next generation, like in a way it has never done before in the history of humankind. I think people are demanding their constitutional rights to not just have schools, but to have quality education in the schools, to have medicines in the clinics that they are. And I think today we are winning a lot of victories in that. There's a big social justice movement that is saying, at the end of the day, do not take our support for guaranteed.